everybody, welcome back to another X5 of Spades Let's Play of Pokemon Volt White 2, the Hack Edition. This is a Nuzlocke, and in our first episode, we chose our starter, Snivy, and named it Sniffles. So we have Sniffles the Snivy, and we're just going through some of the first stages here in White 2, looking at some of the signs and, Flakessi's town, which is after Route 19. So I'm going to go out here, meet Bianca. She's going to do her little thing where she shows us how to catch a Pokemon, and we're going to skip through that because, well, we don't really need to see that. And we're just going to look at this real fast, and here we go. So we're going to go through, we're looking to catch our first wild Pokemon, and we get a Sentret. Level 2 Sentret it is. And so we send out Sniffles, hoping not to knock this guy out on one hit, which I don't think we were going to, but let's just make sure. So we didn't want to use Leer to lower his defenses, so we just tackled one time, and he's into the yellow. Not too horrible. He uses Foresight because, yeah, I mean, that's totally useful. And then we're gonna go for that Pokeball and hope that we can catch our first guy, because in the Nuzlocke you have to the only one you can catch is the first one you encounter on a route. And we got 1, 2, 3, and we got the little guy. So there we go, Sentret was caught. So we got a second member of our team. And Sentret, the scout Pokemon, very nervous nature, stands up high on its tail so it can scan the tall grass. We're going to give him a nickname. Now, I wasn't quite sure what to nickname him. I was going to go with like Sniper or something silly like that, but I decided, well, you know what, let's going to go with Jarhead, because he looks kind of silly, and of course he's a scout, so instead of being completely useless, we're just going to go with Jarhead because, well, I like it. So we're going to add Jarhead the Sentret to our team, along with Sniffles the Snivy. And yeah, here we go. So just going to fast forward a little bit through here. Got our next wild encounter. Of course we couldn't catch him, and of course we get a level 4 one right away, right after we captured and encountered the level 2. So it's kind of silly, but uses Dizzy Punch, and I wasn't quite sure how much damage that was actually going to do, but it didn't do as much as I thought. Then, of course, they're using Foresight again, and we can just go ahead and knock this guy out and move on. So yeah, I think that Snivy is by far my favorite of the Unova starters. Just because I really don't like Tepig. Oshawott just kind of derpy. Snivy's like, hi, I'm Snivy, gonna kill you. Like, I don't know, it's kind of cool. So we're gonna continue on our path here. We're gonna talk to this little lady, and if you don't wanna, oh, and we have another encounter, and it's a Pidgey, and sadly we can't catch this damn Pidgey, and it's a level 5 Pidgey. So just switch training here. We're trying to get Jarhead some experience, and I made almost a horrible mistake of attacking there with him, and I go all the way down to 1 HP. Luckily he didn't get knocked out, because that would be a horrible start to this Nuzlocke, to lose your first captured Pokemon on literally the third encounter. That would have been horrible. And this Pidgey's pretty mean, and kept on knocking my HP down, and so I had to use a potion, make sure I didn't lose Snivy either, and took a lot more effort than I thought it was going to. But Jarhead did grow to level 3 in that battle, so that's very good. And yeah, so we're just walking across, and all of a sudden You there, trainer! My name is Alder. I'm a trainer with keen interest in the world. One of my goals is to tell people about how wonderful it is to walk toward the future together with Pokemon. Then he just jumps off a cliff. Like, what the fuck, dude? And you are? So you're Spades from Esperta City. And then he walks around me in circles, checking me out. I'm not really sure what he's doing. Your Sentret is a fine-looking Pokemon, but you're not exactly a seasoned trainer yet. Indeed, I'll train you a little. Follow me. And I'm like, okay. You just, looked at me all funny and walked around and checked me out and told me I had a good-looking Sentret. I'm not really sure how to feel about that. And he just goes, yeah, come to my house later. And after you heal up your Pokemon, I'm like, oh, okay, I will do that, sir. So I come in here, heal it up. Nothing too exciting here. But you have to do it. You have to do it. Talk to this guy. Here's a little advice. Keep lots of potions. Here's more advice. Keep lots of Pokeballs. Thank you. I read the help on the PC, therefore I feel smarter. Yay. This is the funniest thing I've seen in this game. It's like, wait, what? Your Sentret is male. I wonder what the difference is between male and female Pokemon. I'm like, young lady, I don't think you're old enough for me to explain this to you, so I'm just gonna walk away and buy some more potions. So yeah, I gotta top off because this is gonna be pretty difficult, I feel. Especially doing this in a little bit more of a hardcore fashion. And I wasn't sure what this guy was selling, but he just sells mail, and I'm like, nah, I'm good. So buy a few more potions, head back out, and then we're just gonna speed this up because I was trying to see if there was anything in these little houses, and there wasn't. This guy gave me a potion, which was cool because that's 300 bucks I didn't have, and yeah, it's just, it's a difficult mod of this game, and I was expecting it to be a little more challenging. I just wasn't expecting it to be this difficult, even this early into the game. So, yeah, and so we're gonna come up here and find Alder. Hey, this way. We'll start trading. By the way, why are you holding 2 town maps? Oh, it's your friend's town map, is it? Your friend is the one with the Tepig, isn't he? Just so happens he was training with his Pokemon on Route 20. You should go give him your town map first. Just follow the road. Go to Route 20. I'm like, I thought you were going to train me and wanted me to come to your house and stuff. But no, alright. So, just looking around here. Realize I can't get up there. And, a couple of trainer battles here. Send Jarhead out first, Sniffles, and clean up on this Pat Rat right before he almost knocked me out with that critical hit. And my potions are going rather quickly, and I'm not too happy about it. Sniffles did level up, and now we have a Zigzagoon to face, and I was able to allow Jarhead to fight in this one for a little bit, and then just hopefully knocked him out. Yep, and I knocked him out. So Jarhead grew to level 5, got a little bit of cash. This chick was, I thought this could have been the end of it here, because using Scratch, and then he knocks Jarhead all the way down to 6 HP. Bring Sniffles in, knocks one out, bring Jarhead back, and then he pulls out a Pidgey, and I was like, no more Pidgeys. These Pidgeys are scary. I don't know why they're so, violent. Jarhead then grew to level 6, and then I was like, oh, okay, but you bring out a Sunkern, and, well, battle took a little bit longer than usual, but it was a relatively easy knockout. And I grew up to level 9, and we're going into the rough grass, and we're going to go for our first encounter of this route, and we get a level 7 C-Dot. Got Jarhead up front, so we're going to switch to Sniffles. And we have to catch this guy, because if we knock him out, then we can't get another one. And then he uses quick attack on Sniffles, which didn't do a lot of damage, but I was getting a little bit worrisome. And then he uses a quick attack again, and I was like, uh-oh, okay. So I had to tackle, and realize I'm not doing a whole lot of damage to this guy, so we gotta be careful here. When he started using Bullet Seed, I was starting to get worried because I was like, oh no, this could be bad. And then I remember that we're the same type because he's not, it's a grass on grass attack, and I was like, alright, I don't feel too bad. So I'm hoping to tackle one more time and not knock him out, not get a critical hit, and I didn't. He uses Bullet Seed one more time. That was a crit, and not very effective, and it hit twice. And then we have to go to the bag here, throw out our Pokeball, and hope that we catch a little Seedot, because that would be absolutely wonderful. We'd have a Sentret, Snivy, and a Seedot. We got the team of S's going on here. And we got 1, 2, 3, and we caught our Seedots. That's awesome. Got a third team member. Add him to a little crusade. This Nuzlocke crusade. Seedot, the acorn Pokemon. Looks just like an acorn. It enjoys scaring other Pokemon, and I'm like, yes. Give a nickname to the caught Seedot, and I was like, of course. I already had one set up for this, and I was really hoping I would get a Seedot. So we've got Jim Bean. Not Jim Beam, Jim Bean. I don't know why he's Bean, but I couldn't say Jim Acorn, and he kind of looks like a bean, so Jim Bean, the Seedot. And I thought I was going to get something good here, but it's just a paralyzed heal, and I was really hoping it would actually be a potion because of how dangerously low my health was getting. So we just wanted to check our Pokemon here, see what moves Jim Bean actually has, and he's got Bullet Seed, Quick Attack, Harden, and Growth, with the ability Pickpocket, so he can steal another item when he's hit by a Pokemon, which is great. Snivy still, and then our Sentret. So, pretty pumped about this guy. And let's just heal up here real fast. Got 5 potions left, so I'm hoping I don't run into something crazy. Heal up Jim Bean, heal up Sniffles, and Jarhead. So we got a level 6, 7, and 9, which isn't horrible. Again, I don't know what to expect because I haven't played this through yet. I don't know what to expect with the gyms or anything like that. So the only thing I do know for sure is that every Pokemon that was released up till Black and White 2 is in this game. So there is 649 Pokemon in this game, which makes what you can capture quite a bit more diverse instead of your traditional, you know, Bidoof and Pidgey in every corner. But all these trainers with these bird Pokemon are starting to get me a little bit concerned here. He used Peck, and I was just super happy that it wasn't critical. I mean, it wasn't a weakness, and then I attacked there, and I couldn't actually knock him out, and I was just hoping that, again, he wouldn't get a crit on me and knock me out, because that would have been horrible. And then, of course, I knock him out, and he's gained 70 EXP points, which is great. And he's gonna send out a Lillipup, which really shouldn't be that big of a challenge here. And so he sent Sniffles out to see what we can do about this. So tackle. That's quite a bit of damage. He does tackle back, which, well, puts him into the red. He uses Odor Sleuth, and I was like, alright, that's fine. And then we'll knock him out with this tackle. It's gonna send in a hoot hoot. Hoot hoot. So let's go with Jim Bean. Wasn't really thinking about this that much, but Jimmy Boy here has to get his chance too. So sends out a hoot hoot. And we use quick attack. And realize that didn't do a whole lot of damage. Uses growl. And my attack fell, and I was like, yeah, that's not that great. So quick attack one more time to get speed advantage, because C-Dot isn't that quickly, doesn't have that great a speed. That's what I was trying to say. Gosh, words are hard today. And I'm thinking, well, you know, maybe we can use Bullet Seed here and get 3 or 4 hits. That'd be wonderful. Hit him once, hit him twice, hit him 3 times. Not very effective, obviously, but did significantly more damage. And then he puts me to sleep. I was like, come on, man, that's not cool. Because, of course, that, thing I picked up was a Paralyzed Heal, not an Awakening, which at that situation would have been awesome. But sadly, of course, like I just said, I don't have one, so then who uses Tackle on my Snivy, and I'm like, come on, man, just let me knock you out already. Just take it. And I get my critical hit, and he faints. So Snivy gets 25 experience points, Jim Bean gets 31. And I defeated youngster Petey. You're such a cheap bastard, though. He only gave me 80 Poké Dollars. Come on. And then, of course, right after I move one block, I mean, luckily, it's a Sunkern, and let's be honest here, nobody wants a Sunkern, unless if you are actually trying to complete the decks. And with this Nuzlocke, really glad actually that I didn't get a Sunkern and that I got Jim Bean, because that could have been quite horrible actually, especially if it being one of the few that you could actually, the only one I could catch in a route. So I'm just hoping to stay away from like the really low powered ones, and I kind of need to hopefully find something that's not ground or fire. I mean ground or grass in the next route. So of course I have to tackle because Vine Whip isn't going to do anything to him, and he faints, so that's nice. But I only get 5 experience points and 7 experience points, and I was like, come on, that's really sad after all that. So we're going to save this right here. We're going to have the next episodes coming up probably a little bit later today, will be uploaded. If you like this video, please go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe to my channel for the continuation of this Volt White 2 Nuzlocke, and check out the end card for the other videos that are available. Everybody have a great day, and thanks for watching.